After you've sanded the ends of your seat boards, we're then going to bevel the top corners. A bevel simply means to put an angle onto the top corners. If you look at this board, for example, I've drawn a line along the top edge, 3 millimeters in from the corner. And then on the adjacent side, I've also drawn a line 3 millimeters in from the corner. And we're going to remove that wood so that this angle is created and it's not a sharp corner. To do the bevel, we're going to do it on the top side, so you will see your name and the board numbers. And we need to use a tool called a hand plane. But before I show you that tool, I want to show you the purpose for the bevel. On our seat, we're going to have our boards 6 together, 3 per side. And it might be that they are slightly different thicknesses. And by having a bevel in between where they connect, it masks or hides how one board might be slightly higher or lower than its neighboring board. It also creates a finished appearance by putting a bevel on the edges, both the long ones and the short ones. This is the block plane. It's a single hand tool, and it's designed to shave off thin layers of wood. There is a cutting blade on the bottom. You would hold this with the palm of your hand over the back of the tool. It sits on that spot. Your pointer finger rests into the cap at the front. And on one side, there's a spot for your thumb. And on the other, there's a depression for your middle and next fingers. So you hold it like this in your hand. When you're using it, you're going to have your wood in the vise. This is the corner that I want to work on. It's also helpful to be standing up when you do it. Starting with it at the edge, you simply slide it forward. And you repeat this, long, slow strokes, and it will shave off that extra wood you don't want. It's quicker than hand sanding and gives you a flatter, smoother finish. Each plane will take off a slightly different amount. So instead of telling you how many passes to do with the block plane, it's a visual thing. If you're not sure, take a look at the example that the teacher has for you to see. But your bevel should be approximately 3 millimeters, 3 to 4, on each edge. So you have a slight angle, 45, connecting the short side and the top flat surface. Once you've done one, you'd repeat to the other side. And once you've done both, you're going to do the long end. To do the long end, put it into the vise. So that it is angled up towards you. And in this case, you're going to do short strokes, trying to match the two bevels on the sides. So short strokes, and I'm not pushing straight, but on an angle. Periodically checking to see that I have taken off the same amount as the side bevels, but I don't want to do more. It should match the side bevels. When you're not using the block plane, lay it on its side. Always be careful never to drop it on the floor. And if for some reason it comes out of set, please have the teacher reset it for you. There's a little bit of skill and experience in doing that.